Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Friday. Clap, 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 clap. Okay. We're gonna open the game. Oh shit. There was maintenance, which means it'll probably have to update. Oh, that's right. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I forgore. Oops. Ooh. Anime Expo 2025. Stola had sunglasses on. Anyway, let's log in. It'll probably have to update. I apologize. That's on me. I should have updated the game beforehand. Hard to believe you would rather be doing anything than playing FF space XIV. Yeah. What can I say? It's because there's no, like, fresh content out, I think. I don't think there's any fresh content. So I'm stuck doing the MSQ. Well, the old MSQ, technically. I don't know. I mean, I like it. Of course I still like it. This is my favorite game ever. Of course, but... Jajan. Oh. Square Enix. The encoding is gonna get overloaded. I just know it. Oh yeah. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay? Anyway. Yes, it's true. Today... keep forgetting I put him in this outfit. Alright. Yeah, I guess I should just do PGT. I could go on my main character and do my weekly stuff, but... meh. I think we should continue Pichitia's adventures. Just look at him. Just look at him. He's cute. Just a cute little cat boy. Okay. Let's log in with Pichitia. Hopefully, my connection stays good. Well? Hopefully the connection stays and doesn't fuck up for the entire stream. That would be nice. That's right, we're in Mordona. I feel like I should maybe move the camera down a little. I don't know. I'm also not really far away, but kind of far away from... I logged out in front of the campfire. That's cute. Not the campfire, sorry. The fireplace. That's nice. We have Midgardsormr here. He's following me now. He loves me. He's my little baby. All right. Oh, gross. You can hear me rub my hands together. Hello, disinterested Daniel. Welcome to another Final Fantasy Friday stream. Let me get my controller. Make sure everything is working. Looks good. Alright. So... when last we were... That's right. I'm remembering. It's all coming back to me now. I remember. But let's read this summary. Aether on Demand, AOD. Moonbreeder reveals that she has formulated a means of producing the staggering amount of aether required to destroy a captured Asian soul, namely by siphoning energy from the corrupted crystals found across Eorzea. It is at this point in her presentation that Alphino arrives and suggests that she conduct her experiments in northern Thanalan, where such crystal formations are bountiful yet not too closely grouped. He soon adds, however, that the Imperial forces in the area are seeking to ransack the resources of the cerulean processing plant. With a knowing smile, Alphino boy's name is hard to say. With a knowing smile, Alphino laments that Moonbreeda's experiments will be nigh impossible to perform without the Scions first cooperating with the Crystal Braves to defeat the Garlean threat. Speak with Alphino at the Rising Stones to learn more about your role in defending the processing plant from the advancing Imperial soldiers. Okay. So that's basically what happened last time, because not a lot... I didn't get to do a lot before the connection went to shit last time, so hopefully this time we can play for the full 3 hours. If not, we'll just do something else, but... it's Final Fantasy Friday, so god dang it, I want to play Final Fantasy. Go to the Rising Stones. There he is, there's our boy. Oh, what are they talking about? I see that the Scions once more ready themselves for the road. I too must make preparations for an absence from the Rising Stones. Seems you have barely arrived before you must once more plunge into the fray. Duty is an unforgiving mistress, eh? Though the tasks we tackle are not like to be as realm-shaking, Coltonate and I must also heed her call. What are you up to? Hori was most eager to join you on the front lines of battle, but, as fate would have it, the antecedent had other plans for our talents. Like what? Aw man, you guys remember when Thancred was drunk over here trying to fuck the table? I miss him. I miss Thancred. Sad. Wait, do I not have a minion in here? The minion went away. Where's Midgardsormr? He's not here. I guess you don't get a minion over here. We do seem to be running low on provisions. I believe an excursion to the marketplace is in order. For a small organization, we certainly chew through a prodigious amount of foodstuffs. Perhaps I should put a lock on the larder door. Funny. I think I read that last time. Alright, Alphino. Where is it? There it is. I pet Alphino. He's a little short. A little short to reach my petting. I guess that's fine. It would seem that events have once more conspired to rob us of rest and recuperation. Though I would wish it otherwise, I must ask that you head straight away to the processing plant. The Fourth have already deployed to the area and await the arrival of the Scions. Wilrid will brief you on the developing situation. Meanwhile, I must rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at our headquarters in Ul'dah. I shall take command of our forces there with a lighter heart, knowing that you go to support the front lines. Thank you. Oh, a cutscene. Oh. Your duties take you to Northern Thanalan, do they not? Yes, Hori. Thanks for asking. We too must say our farewells to the Rising Stones for a time. Flamin travels to Ul'dah, and we shall serve as her escort. Oh. At my daughter's behest, I go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. Okay. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations. Threatened by primals and troubled by dragons, we need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front or we shall fall. Ah, how extraordinary that my little Asilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud that I might now stand at her side not only as a mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ul'dah has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with her streets. Bah! Woe betide the blackguard that so much as glares in your direction, my lady. Wow. He's pumped up. Aw. They're cute. I like them. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way, then? Yes. Yes. Bye. I hope nothing bad happens to you guys. I honestly can't remember. I've only done this MSQ once before. So I don't remember anything. Oh, he nodded to me. Goodbye, Golden. Okay. So that was just a cutscene letting us know that they are headed to Ul'dah, and right now bad stuff is happening in Ul'dah. We got... we need some pants. But I only have 296 tomestones, that's right. Okay. Well, anyway, we'll just continue with MSQ until it stops us. Cerulean Processing Plant. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Every day it gets harder and harder to do a high-pitched voice. Every day I stray further and further from the light of God. From the light. Oh, he's over here. Wow. Should I get a mount? I don't know. Whee! Where is he at? Over here. Can I go inside this building? Oh. You fighting? Aye, and she still wouldn't take your coin. What? Your mother was an imperial whore, and she still wouldn't take your coin. Oh my god. They're fighting. Oh my god. 28, 20. Oh, would you stop interrupting? Now I'll have to start again. Aw. This Lalafell is passed the fuck out. Are they dead? He's got like a smile. I'm gonna assume that they're not dead. They're just not moving. No, wait, I think the chest moved a little. Maybe? I don't know. If it's moving, it's a very small movement. Whoa, wait, did mid-card someone just breathe fire? You know you could do that. Damn. I saw something. There's something blue. Breathing like blue fire or something. Anyway, hello, Wilrid. Oh boy, a cutscene. Commander Leveilleur sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talents is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with the Amal Jah. Aww. But returning to the task at hand. The Flame's reconnaissance scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Raubon's push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Garleans could begin marching on us at any time. Pray speak with Lieutenant Edelstein, that we might coordinate our counter-strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it will be welcome tidings. Goodbye, Wilrid. We go our separate ways. Wilrid's a good man. Oh shit, I'm right here. Well, that's nice of him. Merchant and mender. Do I have anything to merchant or mend? Oh. I do. Wait, what is all this? Oh, this is from doing the what's it called? Keeper of the Lake. I got all this stuff that I can't use. Okay. Looks good, looks good. Repair gear. Ooh, let's just repair it all. Okay. Edelstein. Edelstein? Edel something. Private Tia, my soldiers yet tell tales of your deeds during Operation Archon. Would that we could sit a while and reminisce about old times, but I fear more pressing matters require our attention. The civilian draftsmen? You see, I've come across several highly suspicious crates within the boundaries of the processing plant. I had my sappers take a closer look, and our worst fears were confirmed. These boxes contain powerful explosive devices of Imperial design, no less. By my order, the Flames stationed here are conducting a thorough sweep of the compound as we speak. The compound? Though it troubles me that we were unable to apprehend the Imperial spy behind this, I have faith that our men will be able to neutralize the threat for now. In the meantime, our scouts bring troubling news on the latest movements of the Imperial army. I would once again ask for your aid. Okay. What do you need me for? On the counter-offensive. Lieutenant Edelstein wishes to share a report with you concerning the Garleans' movements. We've been keeping a close eye on that Garlean garrison, and it would seem the Imperials have finally begun to mobilize. According to the reconnaissance report that just came in, the squads seen leaving the castrum are too few in number to effectively take and hold our position. They will likely mount a swift assault and focus on the acquisition of resources. I have, of course, also shared this report with the Crystal Braves. They've decided to take to the field to meet this assault head-on. I have apprised your fellow scions of the situation, and am heartened to know that they will be joining the effort. Pray report to Lieutenant Alian, and lend your much welcome strength to the counteroffensive. If this is a duty, it's probably a duty. Oh, maybe not. Oh, hey! Look who's here, you guys! Mumbrita has an axe? That's a really pretty axe, too. Damn! Oh my god. This is so cute. Thancred's talking. What does Wilrid have to say? Right then, time to see if all this training has paid off. Ralger, guide my blade. Thancred. Oh, we gotta hug Thancred. First things first. Oh yeah. That's my boy. That's my boy right there. Love Thancred. Thancred, take me now. Is it hold me now or take me now? I'm 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet isn't close enough. Or something like that. I don't know. Oh, Thancred, my beloved. Be it a squad of soldiers or some Magitech monstrosity, I shall allow no foe to harm the lovely Moonbrita. You're still on about that? Wow. He's into her, damn. Considering the weapon she wields, I don't believe the lady is in need of additional protection. Yeah, I think she's got it. Isn't it a beauty? A lady merchant in Revenant's Toll simply gave it to me. Said she was investing in the future or some such. Uh-oh. The axe, you mean? Now that is an impressive piece of steel. Y'shtola, what do you know about steel? You just have your little branch. Your little, not to, what's the word? Not to dig into Y'shtola, but like, what is that? Like, you just have a little wooden branch for your little conjuring spells. Meanwhile, I'm out here with my glowing, cool bow, and Moonbrita has her cool axe. Do you even know how to wield that, though? Probably. Have you ever seen Moon swing her axe? Swipe, slice, cleave. There's really no stopping her. Aw. Wow. Alright, let's talk to who we came here to talk to. Alianne. Alianne? Glad to have you with us, Peachy. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Garleans have deployed a small force from Castor Meridianum. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalmud's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. Ilberd. They wish you to rush forth and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Leaving the detached force free. Oh my god. Leaving the detached force free to raid the plant, the cerulean processing plant, and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilberd! Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bids you and your fellows come lend a hand to the Braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the Fourth should have little trouble contending with aught the Garleans might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The Third was getting restless holed up in Ul'dah, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plant's defenses and add their numbers to your counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. Aye, 'twould be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the Fourth and give battle to this main column. Okay, everyone's in agreement. You're with the Third then, Warrior of Light. Oh, that's me. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. Okay. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yu Hase. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Alright. Well then. Meow! Where's Yu Hase? Somewhere. Ah. Who are these people? I've never seen them before. You look a little bit like Thancred. Well, actually, not really. He's got really pretty eyes, though. Nice eyes. Big man. Okay. Yu Hase. Am I dressed for the occasion? Not sure. Okay. A pleasure to be fighting at your side once more, Scion. Our operations invariably succeed when you're around, and victories are wont to pave the road to greater coin. That's right, he's crazy about coin. Now, this detached force we've been sent to eliminate has split into smaller squads, the better to conceal themselves within the terrain hereabouts, I imagine. We'll need to split ourselves up as well to cover more ground and make sure we root out all these would-be raiders. And seeing as you're an army unto yourself, I've assigned you your own areas to scour clean of enemy soldiers. Aye, this will be a simple search and destroy. We'll rendezvous back here when the task is done. Happy hunting, Scion. Okay, so it's not like a duty or anything. I just gotta kill. Search and destroy, that's what I'm good at. There's like a song, I think by Poppy and Grimes, called Search and Destroy. I think it was in that movie Sucker Punch. Maybe? Ooh, look at the ceruleum down there. Kind of pretty. Nice. Anyway, it's fighting time. Hostile presence. Do you think I should call my chocobo out? Maybe. Oh god. I got paralyzed. Okay. Are they gonna disappear? Okay, yeah, they disappeared. It's Creamy, you guys! Everybody say hi, Creamy! Hi, Creamy! Oh. Dude, I'm definitely gonna hit these earth sprites. Maybe... Whoops. Maybe I kill them beforehand. Yeah, this is better. Kill them beforehand so I can... Whoa. So hard to fucking see. Okay. Report to Yu Hase. We did it. We did it, lads. There he is. Hey, you guys look none the... How do I speak English? None the worse for wear. And now Creamy is here. Creamy. My little creamy baby. Such a cute chocobo. Whoops, sorry. Sorry. You seem grim, Scion. I'll take that to mean that between us, more than a few Garleans won't be making it back to the castrum. These Imperials, though, they certainly made us earn our pay. I would be a happy man if I never had to tussle with another of those Magitech horrors. It is time we bid this war-torn land farewell. I will contact the 4th and let Lieutenant Alien know the West is now clear. I would appreciate it if you would do the same when you report to Lieutenant Edelstein. You got it, Nyan. You got it, Nyan. You got it, Nyan. So in the Discord, there's a soundboard, and my mount was running into the rocks. The soundboard, I recorded a bunch of the lines that I say a lot, like, you got it, Nyan, or like, leave it to me, Nyan, or good evening, every Nyan, that kind of thing, or hello, every Nyan, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Friday. Stuff like that. But I recorded it all before I went on testosterone, so it would be kind of fun to go back and play them and see. I wonder if I could just do that. Hang on. Let me see. Let me see if I can just go. No, I think I have to be in I think I have to be in the voice chat in the Discord. So that sucks. Oh well. Just know that they exist. There's little voice clips of me pre-testosterone. Edelstein? Private Tia, what news of the Garleans? They're dead. They're all dead. Their raiding parties are no more then. Excellent. The Imagina engineers will be most relieved to hear that the plant is no longer in any immediate danger. Thank you again for your assistance. Oh. I suppose that's it. Sorry, I'm changing my position quite a few times. Okay, well, I guess we just complete this. An uninvited Ascian. Uh-oh. An uninvited Ascian. Ooh, we get some materia. It only sells for 99 gil. Uh-oh. Lieutenant Edelstein appears concerned for Moonbreeda's well-being. You must be anxious for word of your fellows. Lieutenant Alien has reported a sound victory over the main column and informs me that the Scions have already turned their attention to other duties. Sorry. All but one, that is. The Rogadin lady with the large axe. 'Twould appear she has chosen to remain at the site of the battle. I know not what task keeps her from returning to civilization, but northern Thanland is no place to wander alone, even for a capable sort such as her. I would certainly feel better about things if you could check in on her before you continue on your way. Okay. That's fine. I can do that. This way. There she is. Oh god. There's Arimen all over the place. Are you gonna attack me? No? Oh, she's looking at the crystal. Yeah, that's a big one, alright. It's a big crystal. Let us see.
Hold on, I won't be a second.
It's voiced. Moonbrita, my beloved. I love her hair. Her hair is so cool. She's so cool. She's such a cool character. I love her. I really hope nothing bad happens to Moonbrita. Hmm?
The beast seemed peckish, so I gave it a taste of my axe.
Oh. Good job.
I know. As Urianger never tires of reminding me. An axe ill becometh the hand of a scholar. What can I say? I like axes. To hear my mother tell it, I came into this world holding one. And it's not as if it stopped me picking up a quill, is it? I often think of the man who introduced me to the joys of learning. He's one of the reasons I decided to come to Eorzea.
Is it Louisoix?
Him and my excruciatingly stiff childhood friend. Considering how unalike we are, it's a wonder we ever got on. The world's a strange old place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye, that ought to do it.
Pretty.
So far, so good. At these concentrations, it shouldn't matter too much if something goes awry. Just enough ether to make it interesting.
Okay.
Did you see that? The way the crystal glowed?
Yes.
The siphon works, I'm happy to say. With a few refinements, it should satisfy our appetite for ether, which just leaves the small matter of forging our blade. I'm not sure how to go about it just yet, but I swear to find a way. I'll put a blade in your hands if it's the last thing I do.
Don't say that. Moonbrita, please. Don't say that. Don't go saying that.
He senses me. A useful talent.
Oh, who's this voice? This is like Nabrialis or something, right?
Hanassian, are they onto us?
Well, when you say that, they're gonna be.
By your brand, I see you are an Archon of Sharlayan, keeper of knowledge, seeker of truth. Meddler.
Meddler. It is Nabrialis? Nabrialis? Not sure how to pronounce his name.
I don't know what the hell's you're saying, but I don't much like your tone.
Yeah, you tell him, Moonbrita.
Your instincts serve you well. But come, be not unsettled on my account. That lovely brow was not made for frowns. But I waste my breath.
Oh. He is complimenting her, but also he's like, this is a waste of time.
Let me direct my words to one who understands them. We meet at last, warrior of light. I am Nabrialis.
Nabrialis. Nabrialis. That's how he said it, right? Nabrialis.
And you have long been a thorn in my side. I suffered the overweening presence of La Habrea that men might host the power of gods, only for you to undo my hard work.
And I'll undo it again, bitch. No, Moonbrita.
Oh, bugger.
Do settle down. You must concede that I acted in self-defense. But what's this? I do not sense the blessing of light.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Could it be that frail Hydelin has forgotten her champion? This I did not foresee. Shorn of light as you are no longer a threat. And better yet, the seal is broken.
Great.
Now is the time to claim the staff.
Huh?
With it in my grasp, I shall rise above them all and take my place at Lord Zodiac's right hand.
What staff? Huh?
What did that bastard want with us?
Oh, I guess I have to translate.
Nobrialis, he calls himself. With charm like that, I'll bet he has maidens falling at his feet. Unconscious.
Moonbrita is funny. I also liked it when she was like, oh, bugger. Like, I wonder what the Japanese was. Did she cuss or something? I want to know if she, like, said a bad word.
But this staff, you say just talking about it had the bastard grinning like a brat on his name day. Must be quite a staff.
Some kind of, so it is a staff. He wasn't, it's not like a metaphor or something. They're actually talking about like a physical staff.
Oh, gods. He means Tupsimati, Master Louis Soir's staff.
Oh, but it's broken.
Minfilia's in danger. We have to get back to the Rising Stones.
Okay. It's broken, though. She has her axe back. Well, that's good. If I'm right and the Asian is after Tupsimati, then we best make all haste back. Fuck you! This motherfucker wants a taste of my bow and arrows. Fine. Oh, shit. Oh, I hit that one on accident. Okay. Let's make all haste back to the Rising Stones. Minfilia must be warned. Here. Get that paralysis off you, boy. There you go, Nyan. My sweet Queenie. My little Queenie baby. We better get out of here before that, Ahriman comes back. Okay. Return to the Rising Stones, so we have to go back to Mordona. An uninvited Asian indeed. Gotta get on there. Ugh. Mordona. What the hell is that thing? What the? It's a mount. Kaskasuo. What? I've never seen that mount before. It must be new. Are your arms the arms on the sides? Do they have an adventure plate? Ah. R.I.P. Kentaro Miura, R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Omega minus F full thrust rear. That's a cool mount. Oh, that's a cool outfit. I have the making of that outfit on my main character. Here's the fucking outlandish man again. Man, he just really wants to get up in my business. I know that's you, Nero. I know it's you. I've known it was you since the beginning. Alright, we gotta save Minfilia. Oh shit, are we too late? You're here! Hmm? Master Luiswa's staff is kept in the Solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe they're not after Tupsimati. Maybe. Ah. It's gone.
You two.
Minfilia, she has it.
So, you were able to divine my intent. What now, warrior of light? Ah, but that name is no longer fitting. You have become decidedly dull, and quite incapable of barring my entry.
What do you mean?
You truly do not know? Then I suppose it is only right that I enlighten you.
Great. Wait, I thought Minfilia knew. Or no, we were talking about how I hadn't talked with Hydaelyn since saving Thancred from the Porta Decumana, the ultimate weapon fight thing. We talked about how I hadn't heard Hydaelyn's voice, but I guess she doesn't know what happened with the Keeper of the Lake.
The blessing of light kept you and your fellow meddlers safe. It was that which prevented my kind from entering your domain. My kind, I say, though it had no power over the likes of Elidibus and La Habrea. Being of this world, they could come and go as they please, while I could only look on. But I need look no longer. Now that the seal is gone, I mean to act. Unlike the others, I am not given to waiting. I shall take that staff and bring about the next rejoining.
Sounds good.
Rejoining? Then it was your doing. The Isle of Val, the scholars, all of it.
Oh.
You will not harm her!
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Moonbreeder!
Uh-oh.
Why must you insist on forcing my hand? Did you learn nothing from our last meeting? Ah, but I forget. My words fall upon deaf ears.
The staff is but a broken relic, a memorial to the departed. What possible use could you have for it?
What use? You mean to say that all this time you kept the key, never knowing what it was you possessed?
Uh-oh.
The staff Tupsimati, or rather the stone tablet it bears, is host to a great power. Together with the horn, it can be used to draw vast quantities of ether from its bearer's surroundings. How else do you think Louis Soir was able to invoke the power of the 12 without making them an offering of crystals? Summoning requires not only prayer, but a profusion of ether. Even a child knows that.
If I did not know before, you may be certain I do now. But above all, I know that we cannot allow the staff to fall into your hands. I will die before I let you take it.
Don't say that.
Insufferable woman. I would happily end your miserable life here and now. Alas, Elidibus would never let me hear the end of it. Very well. If you will not part with the staff, I will take you too.
Uh-oh. Goodbye, Minfilia. Quick, go into the... No, it's disappearing, you fool.
After them! Quickly! Before the rift closes!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh! The chrysalis now accessible. So this is where we fight Nabrialis? Ah. So we have to do it with other players? There's no way to do it with NPCs, it looks like. Great! Wonderful. A ruthless Ascian known as Nabrialis has intruded upon the sanctum of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, spiriting away both the antecedent and the powerful relics she refused to yield. Pursue the Paragon through the dimensional rift and prize Minfilia and Tipsimati from his tenebrous grasp. Alright, well... we'll see how long it takes. It's kind of cool that, like, it doesn't change. It's kind of like 2D, but it follows the camera, so it looks like it's 3D. That's kind of cool. That's a cool effect. What happens if I go inside of it? Oh, interesting. Maybe it is like 3D. Weird. What a weird effect. Well, now we have to wait. It's a waiting game. Confront Nabrialis in the chrysalis. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Where... I think it is, where he like jumps around and it sucks if you're a melee. And then like he brings you into another rift and you have to like limit break the dimensional rift or something in order to not die, to wipe. In order to not wipe, someone's gotta limit break the thing. I feel like we got info dumped, and now I'm just sat with all this information that is swimming around in my head. So Tipsimati is able to get a bunch of aether, and that's how Louisoix called down the 12 to help shield as many people as possible from Dalamud. So the stone tablet combined with the horn is what gives it its power. Hey, look! That's crazy. It was so fast. Come on, tank. Pull through. Pull through, tank. We're counting on you. Pull through. It's not gonna make it. We're gonna have to wait even longer. There's only like 45 seconds. This tank. Dang it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Actually, it's okay. Come on, other DPS. Okay. Light party. Full party. Here we are. The chrysalis. There's Minfilia. With sexy, void bondage. So dark. Can you see her? It's very dark. Ew. He like brushed her face. Ooh, his mask is kind of cool. That's kind of interesting. Alright, what are they saying in chat? 2 days in a row getting this one. Taco Bell? Is it a cat boy? I think it's a cat boy. It is a cat boy. Taco Bell. There's also Violet Bell. God, no one's over here. Ow. Oh no, one of our healers died. He keeps jumping around. Here we go. Maybe someone else will limit break the thing so I don't have to. Oh, I died. This is not going well. Oh. Secret Asian man? Like secret agent man? Secret agent man? I thought he was gonna flip us off. That would have been really funny. Infilia! Aw. Yay, we did it. I'm so glad that no one... Well, I died. I'm so glad that... you know... we didn't wipe. That's nice. Look at this cool stage. Oh, is that like a door? Can you jump off the edge? No. Interesting. Look. It's Zodiark. Get a good look at him here. Creepy! Creepy. All hail Zodiark, the one true god. My thanks! Poor little Minfilia. I wish I could pet her, but I can't. She's not targetable. They should make the NPCs after dungeons targetable. Oh look, we got some commendations. Leaving a good impression. Oh, I'm back.
You're safe. Thank the 12.
There he is. Quick, get him.
You may have bested me this day, but what of the next? What of all the days to come?
I'll beat your ass any day of the week. Even though I died. Uh-oh.
Remember, light no longer holds sway here. I may return whensoever I wish, again and again and again. Eventually, you will falter, and the staff will be mine. Until next time, scions.
Well. The aura sight.
There will be no next time. This is the end.
Whoa, cool effect.
What trickery is this? No, no, cannot, no!
He doesn't sound so surprised or angry. The voice acting is a little, I don't know. So bright.
Use Tube Samati to gather ether. Quickly, before he breaks free.
Oh, I can do that? Is that okay? I'm holding the staff that Louisoix held.
Concentrate. Call to mind the time you struck down La Habrea with the blade of light.
It's happening, you guys. Oh my god, it's happening. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh shit. No.
Why won't it work? Is it because we lack the blessing of light?
Hmm.
Damn it. So much ether. And it still isn't enough.
Fools! No mortal prison can contain me. I shall make you pay for your insolence.
Uh-oh.
Please, Mother Heidelin, hearken to our plea. Lend us your divine light. Why can you not hear us? Do our words no longer reach you?
If only we had a bit more ether.
Don't do it, Moonbreeda. Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. Oh no.
Moonbreeder, what are you doing?
Master Louisoix, I understand now. The choice you made.
Don't cry. Don't cry, you guys. Don't cry.
In death, there is life. Farewell, Urianger. You daft old coot.
No. No.
Moonbreeder, no! You mustn't!
Oh shit.
What? No! It cannot end! I am eternal! I am immortal!
Moonbreeder. She's gone.
You know, like, she wasn't around long enough to make this character death really, like, punch you in the gut, like, really punch you in the chest. I feel like she could have been around for longer. But no, she was written to sacrifice herself. So, we just gotta deal with that.
You did it, my friend. The Ascian is dead. This device is a legacy of Moonbreeder's toils and sacrifice. I shall hold on to it for safekeeping.
Yeah, who's gonna break it to Urianger? Who? Ugh. I envy not the person who has to tell Urianger his childhood friend slash romantic love interest is no longer.
Minfilia, are you all right?
Oh dear.
I am.
Minfilia's fine.
Oh, we were surveying northern Thanalan when we received the distress call. We returned as swiftly as we were able.
Not swift enough.
It seems you have everything in hand, however.
Not really. Thackeray, hold me. I'm sad.
What happened here? Where is Moonbreeder?
You see about that, Yestola.
She gave her life to temper the blade of light. I have no words.
Yeah.
Rather than await the inevitable, she took her fate into her own hands.
Does Urianger know?
Nope.
My friend, there is something I must tell you.
She said, my friend, take a drink. Worst time. Timing is horrible. She did say it, though.
I heard all, my lady.
Oh.
The moon sinketh, taking her leave of the heavens, yet her passing heraldeth the coming of a new day. Moonbreeder hath fulfilled her destiny, hath she not?
Oh. The way his voice, like, there was a little hiccup there right before he said Moonbreeda.
Long ago, far across the seas in the Charlayan motherland, Moonbreeder and I did study under the sage tutelage of Master Louis Soir. Full oft did he impress upon us that knowledge existeth to serve the greater good. This sentiment, however, was contrary to the nation's policy of neutrality, which censured intercedence in the affairs of foreign lands. In spite of vehement opposition, he founded the Circle of Knowing, and journeyed hither to the heart of Eorzea. Through his noble sacrifice was the realm spared its doom. Yet this great soul, whom all should rightly have honored, was branded a pariah in his own land. His peers did accuse him of forsaking his duty as a man of learning, and of meddling in the course of history. When he left Charlayan behind, Master Louis Soir gave no word to signal his intent to Moonbreeder. Close as they were, as master and disciple, she was deeply wounded by the sudden exclusion from his confidence. Above all, however, she was confused. Try as she might, she could ill comprehend her master's motive. The slanders that were heaped upon him after his passing served only to inflame the turmoil within her. For years upon end, she knew not what to believe. Torn as she was twixt the man whom she revered, and the man who forsook her and his duty both.
The Louis Soir I knew would never forsake his duty, much less one of his own.
This I know full well, my lady. 'Twas not for want of love that Master Louis Soir hid his intent. He but desired that Moonbreeder discover her own path, free of the shadow of his influence. Long did I contemplate revealing the truth to her, and long did I hold my peace. After all, was it not Master Louis' wish that she come to the truth unaided? I told myself it was, and resolved to let her suffer. Knowingly did I deny my friend the comfort she craved. And now she hath gone to her rest, with doubt still in her heart.
Not necessarily. She said, you know, I understand now, Louis. I understand why you gave your life for this cause or whatever. She's not. I don't think she was still doubtful. Yeah. Tell him, Peachy.
Speakest thou in earnest? Did Moonbreeder truly come to understand Master Louis' will before the end?
Yes.
The realization hath set her free. She may now find the peace which hath for so long eluded her. Oh, Moonbreeder, my dearest, how I shall miss thee.
My dearest, you say? That's a lot different than my friend. That's pretty romantic, Urianger.
Moonbreeder gave her life that we might possess the means to defeat the Ascians. Her sacrifice must not be in vain. Let us continue her work on the Blade of Ether and see it to completion.
Okay.
My lady, I would mourn Moonbreeder in mine own way. I beg your permission to return to the Waking Sands.
Of course, my friend. Take all the time you require. We shall be here should you have need of us.
She said, my friend again, take a drink. Okay. Tancred, it's so sad. You should hold me. Tancred. Would we had arrived a few moments sooner. Just a few moments. Oh. Our list of grievances against the Ascians was already overlong. Must they continue to add to it? Oh, Moon, I miss you so much already. Aww. She was counting on the theory that a soul's ether burns brightest at the moment of its passing. A scholar until the very end. Cutscene time. Everyone is quiet. Never have I seen Urianger so utterly defeated. No one should be made to suffer such grief. We shall gather in the Charlian Manor to celebrate Moonbreeda's life and mourn her passing. Oh. Oh, right. It's all 99 gills, so I'll just take the first one. In memory of Moonbreeda. Aww. Minfilia wishes to gather the Scions and honor the fallen Moonbreeda. Sorry that this stream is such a bummer, you guys. As Moonbreeda was a native of Charlian, I feel it is only fitting that we gather before the mark of the scholar. Are you familiar with the stone? Yes. It is a monument found at Wraithifrost and is sacred to Thaliak, guardian deity of the City of Learning. There shall we pray for our dear friend's soul and bid her a peaceful return to the light of the Mother Crystal. You got it. In memory of Moonbrita, show your respects at the mark of the scholar at Wraithifrost. Oh, wait. Okay, we just gotta go outside. Well. It's empty, no one's here. Where's Tataru? Tataru? Inai ne. Inai. No Tataru. Tataru is gone. I wonder where she is. Maybe she's at the stone already. This person is still here with their demon wall mount. So cool. Okay. There's gotta be a way out somehow. We went the wrong way. Hang on. Okay, this way. Wow, clear day out. Nice weather. Perfect weather for mourning a lost friend. Wow. There's mushrooms here. I found Mushwi. Hello, Mushwi. It's my fiance. Mushwi. Kitty on a mushroom. Bouncing on it crazy style. I'm sorry. Anyway. Destination. Show your respects at the mark of the scholar. Moment of silence. I think I just have to click on it, actually. Yeah, okay. It was not an emote quest. I pray for Moonbrita to pass on without any trouble. She was a good one. Oh wow, you can see Midgard somewhere in the Crystal Tower from here. Wow. Tataru is not here. Nemea lilies.
Forgive me, Moonbreeder. Had I been quicker or wiser, but I was not, and you paid the price. But you would not suffer us to wallow in our sorrow, would you? You would tell us to pick ourselves up and get on with it. And so we shall. We shall defend this realm and her people to the last.
Midgardsormr?
Life for death, a fair exchange.
Is anyone else seeing this, or is it just me? I think it might just be me. Midgardsormr is like a hallucination for me and me alone.
Other bargains will be struck.
Foreshadowing. Is he talking about... Spoilers, but is he talking about Archiphant, or... The other one. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Speak with Minfilia at the Rising Stone, so we gotta go back. Meow! Uh-oh. Oh, we just made it. Ah! No! Alright. We'll find a way. Here we go. There it is. Mordona. Sorry, I have these little joystick covers over the joystick. I had to fix them. Oh, okay. There's your Stola. The Rising Stones feel somehow colder. Moonbrita always carried with her such an abundance of warmth and cheer. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Gotta get comfy. My love, we must find some means of protecting ourselves from Asian intrusions. There must be a way. Yeah. I don't feel much like talking at the moment. If you could just give me some time. Aww. I loathe to see Yida in such pain, but I have not the words to comfort her. Can you imagine it? I, Papalimo, the one who has... Oh wait, I forgot his voice. I, Papalimo, the one who has an eloquent comment for every situation. I'm at a loss for words. Yeah. Rough times. We are facing some hard times up in here. Hard times. Gonna make you... Hard times. Hard times. Though we have said our farewells, the pall of sadness has diminished but little. Forgive me, as antecedent 'tis my job to be the pillar of strength for all others to lean upon. Yet I also believe the grief we feel now is precious in its own way, and not to be lightly swept aside. Do you not agree, Peachy? In memory of Moonbrita. Quest complete. Another cutscene. 'Tis as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. Yeah. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Louisoix, Moonbrita, our fellows at the Waking Sands. Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. I hardly need remind you of this, of course. 'Tis for my own benefit that I repeat these words, a reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. Oh. My apologies again, Peachy. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. You You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. Man, I sure hope nothing bad happens to Minfilia. I love her. A victory won, a comrade lost, to honor the fallen, the living forge ever on towards the light of a new day. Mask of Grief. Was that the end of the post ARR quests? Like, why did it have that text? Mask of Grief. Minfilia has a request to make of you. Should we look it up? Let's look it up. Let's see. Okay. So we are, you're not going to like this. We are 23.3% of the way through the main scenario. However, we are 93.8% through A Realm Reborn. There are around 20 more, a little less than 20 more quests we have to do to completely finish A Realm Reborn and like the post Realm Reborn stuff. Does that make sense? I hope so. We're almost there. Fear not. We are almost there. Okay. Oh yeah, I was wondering if I got the Heart of the Party thing. Where is that? Yeah, oh, Icebreaker. Dreams of Ice. The Heart of the Party. I'm gonna keep Defender of Eorzea on. I like it. Defender of Eorzea. It's cute. It's nice. Okay, Minfilia. Mask of Grief. Minfilia has a request to make of you. Have you a moment, Peachy? I believe Yida wished a word with you. I should consider it a personal favor if you would lend a sympathetic ear to her troubles. She has not been herself since Moonbrida's passing, and my heart aches to see her so downcast. Oh, that's it. Where's Yida? Is she where I left her? Probably not. I'm just gonna take a guess and say she's probably not where we left her. Just kidding, yes she is. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. I think it's time for a water break. Water break! You know what they say. Hydrate or dihydrate. Alright, Ida. What's good? What's up? Hey, it's Peachy! Great! You seem kind of happy compared to before. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know? The thing is, I know Moon, sorry, it's weird to see it shortened. I know Moon would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this, which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and, Well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Of course. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you and the daisy at Rathefrost. Rathfrost? I think it's like Rathfrost. That's how I'll say it. Rathfrost. Hand over the flower payment to Rowena. Rowena? Yeah, excuse me. I think it's Rowena. Rowena. Who can say? Not me, I cannot say. Where is she? Oh, she's right there. Hey, it's Jessie! Or what's her face? How fair the sales of ironworks goods. Oh, Shiyun. Shiyun's here. I like going to visit Rowena. She always has lots of interesting things in her store. Sometimes, though, I wonder why she needs to stock so much junk. Well, that's what it looks like to me, anyway. What's all this? Luxuries? Oh, yeah. That's right. For the low price of 50 million gil, you too can have any one of these mounts. The Golden Ram of Legend. Or the Namazu Mikoshi. All of which is as gaudy as it sounds. That's crazy. Luxury trader, foreign merchant. Aw, you can get a little snow cave. Pine bonsai. Or a wall scroll, ooh. The Doman character Jean, meaning mankind. Ooh, if I had an apartment, I could go get an apartment, I think. But, I don't know. PTT was made for MSQ, not extracurriculars. Alright, Rowena. What can I do for you today, adventurer? Eldritch trinket to trade? Oh, wait, what does this say? A sack of gil received from Yida in exchange for a single moon daisy. Eh? They've got you running errands now. Them scions really know how to make the most of your talents, don't they? Sending the savior of Eorzea to the bleeding market. Fine use of your time, that is. I like Rowena. Seriously, though, you'd best learn how to say no, or they'll have you mucking out to the chocobo stables. They'll have you mucking out the chocobo stables next. She means, like, cleaning up chocobo dung, I think. Anyway, what was it you were here to pick up? The moon daisy, was it? Here then, take it. And tell that Ida lass I've got a wide selection of headwear in stock if she ever decides to replace that dowdy old mask of hers. Gods knows she needs to. Okay. Crystal Braves, eh? I can't say I'm keen on the name, but as long as there's coin to be made, you could call yourselves the Flying Fairies for all I care. Oh, you can ask about stuff. Cool. No, thank you. I'm good. I got a job to do. Ooh, this is pretty. Look, you can see like the purple of the sky and then the blue of the aetheryte. This would be a good spot for a little picture. A little picky pick. This would be a good spot for it. The framing is so nice. Nice. Anyway, once again, we don't have time for that. We got shit to do. What am I doing? Deliver the moon daisy to Yida at Rathfrost. Where's Rathfrost? This way. Okay. Hello, Ida. Ugh, Rona can be so annoying. She just will not take no for an answer. Every time I visit her, she insists I replace my visor with something more fashionable. And when I tell her I like it just fine the way it is, she says it again, and then again, and then again. It drives me crazy. What I mean to say is, I really appreciate you doing this for me. So anyway, let's see it. Moon daisy. Moon daisies are often hung to rafters, trees, or other elevated locations to represent the celestial body when performing holy rituals to the goddess Menfina during daylight hours. Oh, that's my goddess on my main character is Menfina. I don't know if you saw when I was in my character sheet, character tab, but Peachy's savior, not savior, Peachy's goddess is Nofika? 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 The Gridania's kind of matron deity. I don't know why. Probably because he started in Gridania, and that's just what I decided. Moonbrita loved these things, you know. I hope that somewhere, somehow, she knows I'm still thinking of her. Aw. That looks exactly the same as the other flowers we
I'll never
put.
forget you, Moon. None of us will.
Anyway.
The song riseth to a crescendo.
Oh dear. And he's gone. Uh-oh. Dragons.
Is that what I think it is?
Well, they're like wyverns.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Alphino, what's up?
We have received grave tidings from Ishgard. Pray return to the Rising Stones at once.
Oh boy, it's happening. Hmm. I like Mordona. I like the castle kind of structure. It's nice. I like these little flag. Ooh. Never like looked in detail at these flags before, but they have like a sword and a mage's cane and then a shield. It's kind of nice. Speak with Alphino at the Rising Stones. Okay. But you know I'm gonna have to talk to Thancred first, right? I bet they say the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. They're all saying the same thing. Oh, no, this one. Different. Thanks again, Peachy. I think I'm going to be alright. Well, that's good. I'm not. Ida seems to have regained a little of her spark, and I believe we have you to thank for that. I am most grateful, Peachy. No problem, Papalimo. Oh, truly. Aw. Damn. MSQ is crazy. We're in mourning for one character, but then now there's dragons attacking again. We shall press onwards as we have always done. I will not squander the sacrifices of our fallen friends by surrendering to a paralysis born of fear. That's good, I suppose. Okay. We talk to Alfino. My apologies for the interruption. I was deeply saddened to learn of Mumbrida's passing. Her loss will be sorely felt. Alas, recent developments in Ishgard leave us little time to mourn. The envoy from Kurthus will soon arrive, and we must hasten to hear her report. Okay. Defenders for Ishgard. Alfino awaits the arrival of the Ishgardian envoy. Is it Lucia? I hope it's Lucia. I hope Sir Emmerich is there, but I'm not getting my hopes up. The envoy is here. It's Lucia! I thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries if I may. Certainly, you come with news of the Dravanians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the Central Highlands a short while ago, and the battle was joined soon thereafter. Wait, what? Central Highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon thereafter. Okay. Sir Emmerich himself sailed forth with a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own. Too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravanians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. Is it reinforcements you seek, then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the horde. Sir Emmerich would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well, I shall depart for Kurthus at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the grand companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? Ooh. Though I will gladly appeal to the grand companies on your behalf, I dare not promise a favorable reply. You need say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see. Very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your requests directly to the heads of the grand companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Emerich's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you regardless of your fellow's involvement. Not only does he desire to speak with me, he much desires to speak with me. Alone? Sir Emmerich and me? You faced Midgardsormr and survived. Anything you can share of your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. Okay, sure. Thank you. You wear the mantle of hero well. Aww. If we're going to Ishgard, I need to change my outfit, though. 'Twould seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead. Seek me out when you arrive, Peachy. Thank you, Alphino. Goodbye, little baby. Goodbye, little baby Alphino. Little tiny baby. He's just a little baby. Teeny tiny baby. Oh. Is this the Astrologians? No, this is outside of Ishgard. The Steps of Faith. Oh shit. That one's an imposter.
The sons must answer for their father's misdeeds. Only then will the cycle be broken.
Uh-oh. Looks like she's summoning Shiva. Or Shiva's power. What was that?
Brothers and sisters of the heavens, we raise our voices and join you in the chorus.
Uh-oh.
The sinner's feeble magics are undone. Come, claim your retribution.
Oh, she took down the wards. They did talk about the force fields, the shields that protect Ishgard. They did talk about that a while ago, so she undid it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ishgard, no. But I love Ishgard. Well, not as it is right now. I like the architecture of Ishgard. The architecture, no, it's about to be ruined. No. We have had reports from a number of frontier settlers. 'Twould seem the dragons have come as far as Mordona. Yes. This is true. What's behind here? Oh, nothing. Thought maybe there would be something. Anyway, we are going to Ishgard, which means the nipples cannot be out on display. I'm thinking of going with this one. Or this one's not bad. This one's like a nice adventuring outfit. Maybe a little cold for Ishgard. This one doesn't have a lot of protection. It's just a sweater. I mean, neither does that other one, I guess. This is another option. Maybe this one. Aw, cute. Okay. Yeah, look at me. Oh, my little dagger thing clips with my arm. But that's okay. Let me see here. 411. We needed pants, right? Yeah, these are 41. 48, 45. 50. Oh, wait, these are... Some of this is... Yeah, some of it is. It's alright. So we need legs. The most. And then chest. Oh, wait. Tataru's here. Wait, they're back. Hey, how did your Dinganal dog go? If you're looking for the Scions, they've already left the Alliance nations. I do hope Ishgard will be saved. Considering recent history, will there be any amongst the Alliance willing to aid the Holy See? Ishgard has few friends at the bargaining table. Higiri is over here. Though I have never seen one myself, it is said that dragons lair just beyond the borders of my homeland. I didn't know lair was like a verb. Should events take a turn for the worse, we are fortunate that this settlement is such a popular crossroads for so many veteran adventurers. Ooh. Excuse me. The town has been calm through all this talk of war, but if those dragons come to Revenant's Toll, there'll be panic aplenty, I'd wager. So everyone else is gone, huh? It's so pretty. Why is it only sparkly when I pull it out? I guess that's like... It's kind of the flair. The flair of pulling it out and sparkle, sparkle, and then it just glows. I like it, though. I like this weapon. I also didn't mind Garuda's weapon, though I kind of want the shiny one. But if I'm getting a shiny weapon, I might as well just get the Moogle bow, because that's like my favorite one. You know? So... Whoa, it's dark. Alright, Oh, yeah, I was gonna get... I'm like, why am I still here? I need to go to Camp Dragonhead, but no, no, no. We gotta talk to this one, I think. Disciple of War? Is this right? I think so. I don't have enough for the pants! Oh, enough for the chest? Probably not. Yeah. So we need 510. Fuck. Well, this is what they look like. Kind of cute, I guess. Okay, well. Just gonna have to wait till we get more. Defenders for Ishgard. I wonder if Archiphon is there. I wonder if we'll get to see my super awesome ultra lover Order Chiffon. Oh, there's Alphino. Fuck Alphino. He's here! Oh, he's got these people. Understood. It's a cool outfit. That's the king's outfit, isn't it? From FF16? Talk to Archfont up close and personal. My dear friend, do you hear that? My dear, he's stepping it up a notch. My dear friend Peachy, once more you arrive in our hour of need. Would that we could speak longer, but I'm afraid my duties demand my full attention. Fuck. Can't talk to me because of his duties. Alright, Alphino, what do you want? Wait, should we see if Sir Emmerich is here? Just real quick. Oh no, there's no guard by the door. God dang it. Well, we tried. Alright, Alphino, what's up? It seems I was the swifter, Peachy. You too, however, have arrived with time to spare, for our host has yet to make an appearance. The murmurings about camp tell of some manner of trouble at the gates of judgment. In the Lord Commander's absence, I suggest we visit the place and find out what is afoot. Is that okay? Question the knights at the gates of judgment. The soldiers are unsettled, then you must settle them. Do these people say anything? Pull this knife from her dead hands. Quiet, you want the knights to hear you? Who are you guys? What? Where did you come from? Huh? Who are they? Are they adventurers that have come to help? Mayhap. Mayhap. Okay. We gotta go this way. What a lovely night for a little ride on our fatter cat. I was about to say fat cat, but that's incorrect. Gates of Judgment. Oh, wow, there's a lot of knights to interview. Shonole. Chaunole? Chaunole? Let the horde come. We shall rid ourselves of thousands of their number in one fell swoop. Okay. Conversation is an indulgence unbecoming of the protectors of Ishgard. Oh wait, unbecoming the protectors of Ishgard. Never shall I drop my guard, for Dravanians and unbelievers rest not in their connivance. The Dravinians mass for an assault on our defenses, do they? Foolish lizards! They do not understand that to challenge the blessed light of the Holy See is to perish. Oof. Oh. What? Tenterhooked Temple Knight. Everybody say goodbye to Creamy. He's gonna explode in 47 seconds. Anyway, Tenterhooked Temple Knight. When I laid eyes upon Lady Iceheart, I felt the marrow freeze within my bones. Okay. Bothered Bowman. The gates of judgment are much more than mere doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard's magical wards. If our first line of defense can be so easily shattered, then it doesn't bode well. Mark the nervous glances our friends share. The dragons have attacked, yes, but something else has occurred. Something unexpected. Let us question the knights here ere we proceed. 1 second. Goodbye, Creamy. Goodbye. Goodbye, Creamy. The fuck does dyspeptic mean? Huh? Anyway. Heretic scum! How dare they meddle with our divine protections! I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. Alright, so I'm getting the feeling that their wards have been destroyed. Trembling Temple Knight. We need not fret overmuch. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shield the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Aw, he's worried about his family. Makes sense. What business have you here? Speak quickly. We prepare for the onslaught of dragons. Every moment I waste on your blather could mean another dead night. Oh, never mind. That's fine. I will not speak to you anymore. Oh boy, a cutscene. 'Twould seem the heretics struck the first and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. Yeah, sorry, we got curious. My apologies, we chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Aymeric awaits you. Yeah! Bring me to my husband. Bring me to Aymeric. I want to see my husband. The worms roar. Alphino seems eager to return to Camp Dragonhead. Alright. Lady Iceheart has grown bold indeed if she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we were bid and return to Camp Dragonhead. Lord Orchiffon will know where Sir Emmerich means to receive us. Talk to Archfont, yeah! Speak with Archfont, baby! I love my elves. My Elizin. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's just a red line. Denoting that, that's a different area. Soaring above the treetops. Flying to meet my husband. My second, third, fourth, fifth husband. Whee! Pray ask Lord Archiffont to direct us to the meeting place when you are ready. Archiffont, my love, I've come for you. I blow a kissy. Mwah! I blow another kissy. Mwah! I blow a third and final kissy. Mwah! There you go, Archiffont. I love him. "'Tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend," he said. Friend, take a drink. He didn't say my friend, so I guess it doesn't really count. Anyway, 'tis reassuring indeed to behold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland teeters upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plunging into the abyss, your heroic presence stokes the flames of courage within my heart. What else am I stoking for you, Archiffont? But you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattling. Yes, I did. The Lord Commander has arrived and would treat with you in the intercessory. I can never say that word. I almost had a beat going. I was rapping or like beatboxing. Sir Emmerich is now arrived in Camp Dragonhead. Pray make your way to the intercessory. Not until I hug you first. Get over here, Archiffont. Oh yeah. That's the good stuff. That's where it's at. Oh no, that guy saw me hugging Archiffont. Yeah. Alright. House for Tom Guard. Greetings, sir. Shall I show you inside? Yes, please. Cutscene time. Oh, maybe not. There's no Midgardsormr on my shoulder. Ooh, look at these, like... They're kind of lit up a little bit. These blue bottles. Kind of nice. Okay, what does Alphino have to say? Ishgard's future hangs in the balance. If the city's salvation rests on our assistance, I cannot well withhold it. Even so, I mean to make Sir Emmerich sweat for his reinforcements. You're gonna make him sweat for reinforcements. I'm gonna make him sweat for another reason. On this occasion, feigned disinterest may serve the cause of Eorzean unity better than naked philanthropy. Alphino, come, let us find out what concessions the Holy See is willing to make. Oh my god. I get it, Alphino. I get that I can't jump on the table. Are you kidding me? Emmerich. I love Emmerich. And I can hug him as much as I want because no one's here. No one will get mad at me. I blow a kiss, mwah. I blow another kiss, mwah. I blow a third and final kiss, mwah. Alright, down to business. Let's get down to business. Oh, it's not voiced. Man, fuck this. Let me see if I can do the deep, sultry tones of Emerich's voice. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Laddie Iceheart... good old Laddie Iceheart! Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, but we are but recently returned from the gates of judgment ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Master Alphino, I think it more important than ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however... Sorry, I read ahead! However, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Estinian. Estinian already? Already? We're not even in Heavensward. Oh my god. Estinian! Estinian! I'm going feral. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Oh, wait. You're not Estinian. You're Estinian! Wait, he has like fucking spurs on his boots? Oh my god. His lids! May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? There he is, the man, the myth, the legend, Estinian. I would have clipped that if it was funnier. If Archifant hadn't ruined the shot, it would have been really funny. There was another moment earlier that I was thinking of clipping, but I already forgot it. It's gone. It is lost to the sands of time. I wish I had a better memory. I haven't written down any clips for this stream, which means I'm gonna have to make... I have a lot of ideas for different TikToks to make, so I'm not like... It's just I have to make them. I have like a couple drafts that I can post, but... Sorry, I got excited for Estinian. Estinian. May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. Is it Alphino's first time meeting Estinian right now? Oh my gosh. Little baby meets his future big brother. Aww. They are formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lands, Estinian is without equal. Did Archfont just nope out of here? Did he just leave? Was it his only duty to just bring Estinian in here and then he just leave? He's gone? He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and may thus contend with any Dravanian. Oh, I can't do Estinian's voice. You flatter me over much. I can't, I just can't. You flatter me over much, Lord Commander. Why am I giving him like a southern western drawl? It's from the Subway commercial. He's like, what'll it be, compadre? Alright, maybe I'll clip that one. How about that? We'll see. Around 2:15. Estinian voice. Maybe that'll be good, I don't know. I'll go back and rewatch it later and decide. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. So, you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Your what? your blood, where's that blood going, Estinian? Your blood is pumping, is it? It's going where? Where? Wait, that was pretty funny too. I don't know. I feel like I have to clip something. Otherwise, it's useless. You know? Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. Excuse me? It would seem that Lady Iceheart and the Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Coerthas since Ishgard's founding. Oh, wait, sorry, I read that wrong. I was like, wait, if he's defeated, how can he be terrorizing Coerthas? But no. It says, though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Coerthas since Ishgard's founding. I understand now. Aye, many are the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature would be restored to the height of his strength, and then no wall or ward we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. Voice of Midgardsormr? I can't do Midgardsormr's voice. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But though stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, the dragons are another matter. They are individuals within the Dravanian horde. There are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Through the endless march of years the dragons endure, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms, they who spend centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies, 20 years for him to gather his strength and for us to bolster our defenses, and now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs take a drink, address the ragged hole their mistress has seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protections. 'Tis a weakness the Dravanians are not like to leave untested. Man, I wish this was voiced. I want to hear Aymeric say ragged hole. He can rend a ragged hole. Never mind. So it would seem. You have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Giovannia. Here's Alphino playing hard to get. He's forsaking, as in his words, he's forsaking the naked philanthropy. He's foregoing it. He doesn't give a shit. He's playing hard to get. When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? Ooh. I make no attempt to blah, blah. I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Giovannia. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Kurthis would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is, for you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Kurthis. They would not even have to draw steel. Ah. An imperial province sharing a border with Mordona? 7 hells. Ooh, Alphino said a bad word. Ooh, he's cussing. Ahem. Very well, we will assist you in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Aymeric. Oh. Through the power of the Eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. That sounds healthy. That sounds good. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wheresoever I go. Oh. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared was Nidhogg, aye. He means to hurl his horde against Danafin's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt, the worm has summoned his minions to war. Well, that's good. I'm like in Emmeric's lap. I'm painfully aware of the hypocrisy of our request and the self-inflicted nature of our predicament. But should it serve to deliver my people from their unkind fate, gladly shall I bow my head and beg for aid. I expect, nay, welcome, the coming storm of scorn and disdain. Damn. Nidhogg, he is the source of our suffering. If we do not fell the worm, these endless clashes count for naught. How tall is he compared to Peachy? Ooh. My name is in the way. Should I turn my name off? I don't know. I like having it up there, but when I'm trying to see myself compared to NPCs, it's a little in the way. I come up to like his elbow, damn. Well, no, like to his chest. Like to his nipple, I think. Anyway. We gotta talk to the little boy. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, this desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations. What the fuck language am I speaking? Ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his face when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord Commander has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation comes as something of a bittersweet victory. The days ahead promise to be interesting indeed. Alright. Why don't we sit down? How come Aymeric is the only one sitting? I mean, I understand Estinian, like, standing up and leaning against the wall to be all cool kid-like, but, like, literally there's chairs right here. Oh, can I not sit? No, I think I can. You can! You can totally sit in these chairs. How come we're not sitting? How come we're not sitting, Alphino? Grab yourself a seat, little boy. Let's sit with the Lord Commander. Let's have a little seat with Sir Aymeric, huh? Committed to the cause. There's all our friends. There's Thancred and Yestola and then everybody else. Alphino is ready to begin making preparations for war. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparations will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs take a drink, return to the Rising Stones, and make our report to the antecedent. Okay. Ere we sally forth in the defense of Ishgard, we must needs consult with the antecedent. Come, let us return to the Rising Stones. Okay. Oh, I clicked on Estinian for some reason. Nidhogg, he is the source of our suffering. If we do not fell the worm, these endless clashes count for naught. He said the same thing, yeah. Okay, they're saying the same thing. Why can't I jump on the table? I want to jump on table, please. I wonder if Archifant is still there. Let's see. I miss Archifant. I miss my husband. Whee! Now there's a table you can jump over. Oh, he said the same thing before. Old familiar enemies. This is something beyond all imagination. Do not question our ways, unbeliever. Oh, do not dare question our ways, unbeliever. Getting naked and doing squats? Hell yeah. I wish I had squats emote. Here you go. Nyan, 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 nyan. Alright, we gotta go to the Rising Stones. We gotta go to the Rising Stones. Rising Stones. Revenants toll. Mordona. Rising Stones. Mordona. Revenants toll. Rising Stones. Do they say the same thing? Probably. Yeah, okay. We don't need to talk to them again. Did we talk to Hoary Boulder back there? I feel like we did. Probably did. Hello, Minfilia. Beautiful, beloved Minfilia. Well, she said something. Oh, Alphino. Hello.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Oh, so this cutscene is voiced? How come the one with Sir Emmerich and Estinian wasn't voiced? Pout, pout, pout. Boo! Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
You make it sound so serious. I mean, I guess it is rather serious. We gotta summon everyone. Oh, Ilbert is here too. Fuck. And Real. And Yu Hase. Damn, the whole gang is here. You should kick Ilbert out though, just for reasons.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
You right, you right. Go off, queen. I love
Then you
Thancred.
agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war.
Yeah.
But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go.
I am having second thoughts. Midgardsormr and Iceheart, they're making some good points. I haven't seen both sides of this coin. I don't want to go to war.
The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end.
Fine. I have no choice, do I?
For those we have lost, for those we can yet save.
She said the thing. These words will be important for later. Please remember them. This will come up on the pop quiz. This is one of my favorite quotes from the game. If I think too hard about it, I will start crying. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Ah, so good.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Didn't we send envoys out to ask the Alliance, the Eorzean Alliance? Didn't we already send people to ask them if they want to join? I guess not. Or maybe it's different now that the Scions and the Crystal Braves are helping. Maybe that will change the Eorzean Alliance's mind. Ilbert. Yeah, Real was the one who was like, watch out for Ilbert. He's a little creepy. You keep on him, Real. I think that part of the cutscene was like, don't forget what Real told you about Ilbert because, ooh, it's gonna come back to bite you in the booty. Committed to the cause. Thank you. Volunteer Dragon Slayers. Minfilia would have you assist with the preparations being made for the defense of Ishgard. How much time? Oh, wow, we still got like a half hour. The stream feels so long. Maybe because it is. Yeah, 3 hours is a lot of time. I just saw the kilobytes per second jump down to 3,000, though. That's a little concerning. Anyway, assist with the preparations being made for the defense of Ishgard. I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned nations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. The small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Alphino. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's Toll is but a short flight from the snowfields of Korthis. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Pray brief Slathborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tataru accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. Why do I gotta go with Tataru? I mean, I love Tataru, don't get me wrong, but... Is she gonna accompany me? Is that something that happens this early on? It is impossible to predict how many will rally to Ishgard's call for reinforcements. I do not envy those responsible for planning the city's defense. Wait, am I as tall as Minfilia? Oh no, she's taller than me? That's crazy. Yeah, she's a little, I'd say like 2 or 3. Well, when I stand like that, actually. Yeah, no, she's still like 2-3 inches, maybe. Ilms, if we're using Eorzean forms of measurement. Ilms. Couple of ilms taller. Where's Flamine? Flamine! So Minfilia has committed the scions. Excuse me. Where did that come from? So Minfilia has committed the scions to Ishgard's cause, has she? Though she makes her pronouncements with unshakable confidence, I can only imagine how agonizing it was for her to arrive at this decision. So many lives at stake. Yeah. Oh, everyone's gone. Except Higiri. The threat of war sows panic and confusion, and routine tasks can offer a calming stability. Being sure the larder is properly stocked, for instance. What is a larder? They keep saying larder. Is it like storage? The larder door. Gotta lock the larder door, making sure the larder is stocked. What is it, this? There's no door here. Is it this? Oh, it's dark. Now this is a good place for fucking. Now this. Well, no, you can kind of see right through it. You can see right out. I think if you were like up against this partition, it would be a little more hard to like see. Or maybe like behind these boxes. Yeah, like over here. Yeah, now this. Oh yeah, you can't. You're not seeing shit. This would be where me and Thancred get it on. No one gives a shit. Nobody. This is such trivial information. No one cares. Oh my god. Talk to Tataru. Hi, Tataru. Will you come with me to talk to Slathborn? We are rather... Oh, I can't do such a high-pitched voice. We are rather close to Korthis, aren't we? We'd best see to our own defenses and take stock of our supplies. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. Like a pantry. Oh, okay. So, like, storage was right, I guess. I guess it's like a food storage. Food and... food-adjacent supplies. Could probably go in there, you know. I have a cat hair. Oh yeah, I see it! There was a cat hair on my nose. I think there might even be another one. Oh my god. Why? I think they're coming from my shirt. Toffee, my cat. One of my cats, Toffee, was like up on me in my face earlier today. So it's probably her cat hair that's all up in my face now. Oh, and we'll also need to have beds and bandages laid out just in case. A good receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Peachy. I have 101 things to discuss with Slaffborn. There she goes. Goodbye, Tataru. Let's race after her. I'll beat her there. No, I won't. She's gonna be there before me. Yep, there she is. And so I'd like you to spread the word to the settlers and adventurers in town. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Kurthis, then the toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and lookouts immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I would return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guild members to die on Ishgardian soil, and I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official Adventurers Guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a... Sorry, I've been talking a lot this stream, so like my throat is starting to hurt. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you might try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Okay. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. There she goes. There she goes. There she goes again. Ooh, oh, he's a bunny boy. I totally missed that. Cute. Cute bunny boy. Accomplished adventurer. Hello, can I interest you in joining the fight in Ishgard? Please? What if I ask nicely? No? Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I'm not in the habit of volunteering for lost causes. Ooh. I've survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay well away from Ishgard. Pleasure talking to you, ma'am. Oh shit, real. What news? Hi. Oh, that's it? That's where the cutscene... Oh, okay. I was like, that's where the cutscene ends? Ishgard sounds like she's in a right mess, but that ain't what I wanted to talk to ye about. I need ye to cast your mind back to that scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamigo by the name of Wilrid was there with the Fourth that day, and I want to know if you've seen him since. Have ye? No. What's wrong? Gods damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. Uh-oh. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilrid stopped turning up for duty, them black market weapons went missing from our vault in Ul'dah. So now, of course, half the braves suspect the lad of making off with the goods. Folk like to believe our company is a disciplined fighting force, but as you and me both know, it's no more than a motley collection of mercenaries, adventurers, and Grand Company veterans. The only thing as binds us together is some vague oath about fighting for the freedom of all, that and the steady pay. Now, compared to most others in this crew, Wilrid's a fresh-faced novice, a bleeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy's got passion. When he talked about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And then, And this is just between you and me, mind. There's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me about something queer he noticed in the ledgers. Something about the Braves' numbers not adding up. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I've stumbled on, and I'll bet me good eye it ain't young Wilred. Any road, you've got a war to wage, so I'll let you get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing you, Peachy. Yeah, I hope so. I hope nothing bad happens to Riol. So that happened. There's Tataru. Oh, she's like talking to all these people. Attention adventurers! Ishgard is in peril and has need of heroes. If you've ever dreamed of battling a Dravanian, then now's your chance. Well met, friend, and welcome to Soul. Is there aught you wish to know? Oh. He's not gonna say anything? Wow, his stick is prettier than Y'shtola's. His stick has like a flower on it. Will you join us in the fight, my friend? My dear friend. Whoops, went too far. Is it up? I bet it's up. Nope, it says down now. Oh wait, here's one. Wait, this is where it happens. Suffer riffraff in her new establishment. This is where, spoilers, but this is where Grahatia, I think, joins the Scions, like, full-time. After Shadowbringers and stuff. I think this is where it happens. And then there's, like, a scream off in the distance, and we run off together. This way. We run off together. I know this place. I know this place well. Austere adventurer. Sell me blade to the Ishgardians? Well, them dragons are a fearsome lot, but fuck. Are a fearsome lot, but I'd slay me fair share if the coin was good. I've worked for one of them knights before, you know, watched me like a bloody hawk he did. Still, I'd put up with I'd put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. Well, I don't know if you'll get paid necessarily, but... Okay, we gotta go down. Should I just jump from here? No entry. Ow. Is it you? Whoa, lay a finger on any of the splendors and I'll cut it off. Where is it? That's not a door, that's not a door. This just led to stairs. Aha! Angular adventurer, but he has like the baby face. The Ellison baby face. Angular adventurer. I'll believe it when I see it. Volunteer my services in the defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claimed the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. 'Twas to escape such a fate that I took up the mantle of adventurer in the first place. I would sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddled behind an icy wall. Alright, not looking good. We've only got like one person out of the 3 we spoke to. Let's see. This way? Aha. Adventurous Frontier Hand. Hey, you look kind of familiar. Maybe. Maybe not. So Ishgard seeks sell swords to bolster its ranks, eh? Though I'm not sure I like the sound of this siege, those nobles will surely be generous with their rewards. Ah, but I've pledged myself to guard Revenant's toll. Modest work though it is, I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do, what to do. Yeah. Speak with Tataru. Is she where I left her? She's not. She was right there. Oh, I should just... Why don't you look at the mini-map, Peachy? Jeez. There you are, Peachy! So, did you sway any hearts? 1, maybe 2. 1 or 2? Eh, oh my god. Tataru's in the walls. She's listening. She knows what I'm gonna say. Well, added to mine, that makes 3 or 4, not including Slathborn's friends. We won't have the largest company in the army, but I'd say one Revenant's Toll veteran is worth a dozen clanking knights at least. I don't know about that. Oh my god. Alright. An allied perspective. Tataru has a message for you from Alphino. Okay. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There's been word from Alphino. Apparently, the Alliance leaders are convening in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight, and they've requested your presence, as usual. Anyway, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah or you'll be late. Alphino said that he would meet you on the Royal Promenade. Okay. We'll just go here. And then we have to go to the Chamber of Rule, I think. Last one on the list, baby. Wow, so many new adventurers. I like the way this cap... Oh, is he not wearing pants? Oh, he is. It's just glamored to have his dick out. Okay. Alright. My apologies for calling you away from your tasks. I had hoped to proceed with these negotiations one leader at a time, but it seems my urgent requests for an audience have prompted a gathering of the council. Needless to say, I felt obliged to attend. The Alliance leaders are already seated within. Let us join them, shall we? Uh-oh, wait, how long is this cutscene gonna be? Probably not more than 7 minutes, right? Probably.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Ul'dah has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
For now.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Uh-oh.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Boy.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Alphino's not gonna like that.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords?
Hey now, free companies aren't that bad.
Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
Uh-oh.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Ooh. Merylweb coming in hot, like always.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again.
Oh, who, those randos? You think I just have people at my beck and call, Raubon? I wish. I wish.
If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Is she sleeping?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Oh, she's thinking about how she's gonna get rid of the Sultanate and stuff, probably. It's a long cutscene. I'm sorry, you guys. I shouldn't have accepted.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
That just leaves me. Oh, okay. Is this a sanctuary? Yeah, it's a sanctuary. All right, let's log out here, I guess. We will continue some other time. Maybe tomorrow? Maybe not. I don't know. There's this game that I am thinking of playing. I don't have it yet. I have to buy it, and it's $30, which isn't that bad compared to like Nintendo games that are going for like $70, $80, even $90, I think, nowadays, if they're like brand new. Since Nintendo released the Switch 2 and all that. they're charging more for games and that kind of thing, but I don't know. I'm thinking of getting a new game to play on stream, so we might do that tomorrow. Maybe if I bite the bullet and buy it. I don't know. It's either that or keep going with Final Fantasy forever. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Final Fantasy XIV, but the MSQ does drag a little. Especially ARR, I think, has a little bit of drag to it, but well, ARR and I don't know, post ARR has been kind of moving along. I don't know. I think the pace is okay. Maybe. It's a little draggy. Anyway, I will end it here. Thank you for coming to my stream, but stick around for the outro. We have fun with the outro, I hope. Anyway, I'll wave goodbye here and let's go to the outro. Jajang! This is where else you can find me on the internet, Nyan. I have a Ko-fi, a TikTok, and that's my art and writing Tumblr / Instagram. Today was Final Fantasy Friday. The next stream will be, that's right, tomorrow for Surprise Saturday. Stick around to see if it's actually a surprise or not. Maybe we'll just play Final Fantasy XIV again. I don't know. This is the Discord for stream where you can join us for daily questions and semi-frequent events. We have them semi-frequently, once in a blue moon. This is the novel that I wrote. It's called A Familiar Kind of Love. You can find it on Amazon. It is fantasy, romance, erotica. So, if you're into that, you can find it there. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you for coming to my stream. Good night. Good night, Father. All right. I'll catch you all on the flip side. See you later. Bye-bye.